Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I'm going to do a quick video on how to set up Tradingview with less indicators so you can utilize the free portion of it more. I used to have a yearly subscription, but I didn't see the value in it, so I didn't renew it. So we're going to set up our chart. I use a dark theme. You can use whatever color theme you want. So the first thing that I do is I make my candles hike and ashy. And I'm sitting at my in my bed today, so I don't have my monitor on, so I don't have to close my laptop. So that's why my camera is on today. All right, so once I have my hike and ashy candles, I like, I'm going to show you guys this one here too. It's called Opening High-Low Range Breakout Overlay. I think this one is pretty neat. I have not used it yet, but I think this one is pretty neat. Also, I think the Bollinger Bands and Kelser Bands are pretty neat to just turn on and turn off to see where the trend is. I think it's pretty neat. But that's not what the video is about. I was just showing y'all because it's showing in my drop down. But I like the Options Millionaire, SPY Moving Average, and Signals. So it looks like this, and it actually has the 8 and the 21. I took the 8 off because as long as it's above the cloud, then I know it's above the 8. And it also has the VWAP on it. And this here is the 8. I just unchecked it. But it also has the VWAP. And it has like dashes, so you can change it to the regular line. I think it had the price line on. I turned the price line off. And of course you can change your color. And then whatever you change it to, just save it as default if you decide to use this indicator. And I like the Dacian trend ribbon. And I kind of go back and forth from the Dacian trend ribbon to the MACD sometimes. The only thing about the MACD, sometimes it will make you panic sell by giving false signals. So like on here, I'm sure the MACD was showing red during this simple pullback. When the Dacian trend, it stays green. So that's the difference in the liking between the two. So this is how I would utilize this to trade the open price breakout strategy. So I like to use the horizontal ray because I am not the best trend drawer. And you find the horizontal ray on the same tab as the trend line. But it's down here and it says horizontal ray. And if you add it to your favorites, it'll just stay on your bar. And so prior to the market opening, you should already be drawing your pre-market lines. And that way you can remove the pre-market orb indicator because it kind of lags sometimes. And we don't have time for lag. We need to see price, what it's doing. So I kind of go back a little bit, yes, from the day before to compare to pre-market. So it's about right here because we got resistance right there. We got resistance here. Now it's support here. So that's a great line. And I don't draw 1,000 lines on my chart. I only draw the important ones that I see doing pre-market. And then this one here looks like it touched pre-market 2 times, and then at close 1 time, and then 2 or 3 times yesterday, or the prior day, which was I think Thursday, because I'm on Friday's chart. And you can also put notes on the lines if you prefer. I just know when it breaks above my top line to buy call, when it breaks above my lower line to buy put. That's how simple it is to just use the pre-market levels to trade. Or if it stays in this range, you wouldn't take a trade until it breaks out, unless you're a scalper and you know what you're doing when it comes to scalping. So at market open, I would turn this on to see where is the 21 compared to the pre-market lines that I drew. And so we can clearly see that the price is above the VWAP, the gray line, and the price is above our pre-market line that we drew, the highest line. So automatically, even without the Dacian trend, we would know that the trend is up for the day. Now this is I compared my line to this orb 5 indicator. And I think drawing my own lines are a little better. However, you can use all three. So you see here, we got the low, and then we have the high pre-market, and then this is the opening price. And so once the price opened and it broke above it, you would know to buy calls. Now, for everybody that loves to short SPY because we're used to SPY pulling back, I want you guys to stop doing this. If SPY or any stock does not break the VWAP, if it's not below the VWAP, if it's not below the 21, the 50, any fib numbers, do not take a short position, because it's going to be a very short pullback. That's all those are, a pullback. You have momentum to the downside when the price is below VWAP, below the 21, below the 50, or the 55, whichever one that you use, or the 34, whichever fib number that you're using. You want price to be below 2 or 3 of those to confirm that there's going to be a big movement on the stock. Otherwise, you may jump in and you're trading chop. So I want you guys to stop buying puts just because you see a red candle, just because you see the MACD turn red, just because you see the MACD crossing over. You want to see a break of structure, a break of, even if I did not have these this indicator turned on, let me show you. It never broke structure, it only pulled back. Just the same way that it would do if I drew my fibs. So right here, you see here, it just kept touching that line. And actually, it's the high right here, if you want to be technical about it. During the day, I just don't tend to keep drawing a whole bunch of lines on my chart. But clearly, if you had just drew the half day right here, you would clearly see that it's just a pullback that's trying to continue on up. It held the pre-market high. It never broke the pre-market high. Even without the indicator, you can clearly see that. Until the stock breaks a structure, do not take a put, y'all. That will really kill your account. And I think that's all I have for this video. I'm going to go back to watching my Love and Hip Hop reruns. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm not barbecuing. I'm not doing anything but relaxing and reading and going over my prayers for June. I do monthly prayers that I do. So that's all I'm doing today. Hope you all have a great Memorial Day and have a great, great, great trading week. See you later. Bye.